and welcome to another edition of Dale Simmons Photography's product review. Today, we're going to look at my second inflatable boat from Advanced Elements, the Advanced Elements Frame Sport Kayak. It's the AE1017-0. I'm kind of excited about this. One of the things that on all the reviews I read is it is definitely required to have the backbone. So I'm going to be doing this review with the backbone already put in as an option. So without further ado, let's open this thing up and let's get it going. They come with really nice zippered canvas bags to hold your inflatable in. And they install and pack and unload relatively simple. Now this one's folded different than my straight edge. My straight edge is done in thirds. This is done in quarters. So let's get it out of the package and let's get going. Now we're doing this product review in beautiful sunny Florida on Old Lake Davenport Lake in Davenport, Florida. Really beautiful place. This is the lake that I do 2 laps around every other day in my straight edge kayak, and that was the purpose for getting this particular kayak, because I want to get a little bit more speed and a little bit more sport involved. Now to get this thing done, first we have to do the backbone and stuff like that, so you have to remove the floor. You just take the floor out. Now, to install the backbone, they say to partially inflate the main chamber. So that's what we're going to do right now. Oops, wrong way. Now you just get it to where it's partially taking shape. Leave your pump connected, and then grab your backbone. Now your backbone comes in 4 pieces, and it has the Advanced Elements logo right here. That's important because when you install it this way. So you connect your lower sections, making sure that the button pops in, and install the back. Now you lift it to where, position it to where your main chamber sits right on top of this. And you do the same to the front. Then you take the 2 pieces and connect them, making sure that the compression button locks into place. You don't want it coming out. And then you reposition this and like that. I would recommend, when you get this centered in your boat, that you mark the bottom of your boat with a Sharpie so it can be centered every time, so you don't have to check it out. Now you just inflate your boat partially again. Now I'm going to insert the floor. when you're inserting the floor, make sure that the pressure relief valve is towards the rear. Get your floor all tucked in. Now you can go ahead and finish inflating the main chamber. You inflate 2 psi on this thing. Now you inflate your floor. Inflate your floor to 1 psi. Now that pressure relief baffle will let you know when you have too much air in it. But 1 psi is where you want to go. Now 2 more bags to fill. These are really quick, maybe just 1 pump. You could blow these up manual, but I ain't into that. Alright, the inflation process is almost done. I recommend you get the little footrest. It helps you for control and stuff like that. So same thing, you just blow this one up. And tuck it in. That's all set. Now you put your top pieces in here. And one in the aft. Install your seat. And okay, here you are, all put together. One of the things, being this is an innie, make sure you have a little bilge pump. In case you take on any water, you can just bilge it out. One of the great features I like about this is the paddle holders that the designers figured out for this. That's really a cool idea. So I'm going to set it in the water and we'll get ready to take off. Difference already. Speed is unbelievable. Get out I love the idea of having these paddle holders, these Velcro straps to hold the paddle. That's a really neat idea. You just put it on like that and then transport your boat. For anyone wondering what paddles I use a 240 fiberglass bending branches fiberglass shaft, and it's really a great paddle. It moves really nice through the water. It really works well. Fortunately, I didn't have to use the bilge pump today, which was awesome, but it's a good idea to have it with an innie. I do like the new seat from where the old version seat is a lot stiffer, and the seat is a lot more comfortable, and you really don't need the lumbar seat because this one's got a real nice high stiff back. The ride itself was extremely comfortable, and this thing was extremely fast compared to my straight edge. I was doing 20-minute miles with the straight edge, and the best I did today was 15:15. So, you know, you knock 5 minutes off your travel time, but this thing tracks and cuts through the water really, really easy. So to take it down, you just release your airport, let everything go. And then put it in deflate. I'm going to pull the floor out to get the backbone out. And plus there's water in there, so I want to make sure I get that all up. When you release the backbone, pull it out. Not an issue here. Hit the button, and that one's done. They give you a nice web sack to put the parts in for your backbone. I think that the backbone should be pretty much standard for this boat. It sure makes it track really, really nice. The footrest, I think that's a good option to have, especially if you're vertically challenged like I am. I'm only 5'5", so it allows me to fit the boat a lot better. Not expensive. Get it from, of course, from Advanced Elements. Uses the same type of system, and just let that air out. Now what I do basically is just wipe out the inside of the boat. I'm impressed there's not a lot of water in here. And I'm going to show you what I did to make sure that the backbone is always centered. What I did is I took, once the backbone was where it needed to be, then I took a permanent marker and marked pretty much the length of the backbone, so when I realign it each time, I put it in between those marks and I know that the backbone is going to be square. Okay, so the boat now is ready for deflation. So for those of you that haven't done this before, you just reverse the pump so it's in deflate, and then basically just deflate your parts. Then I'll reinstall the floor once I get it totally deflated. I kind of do this a little bit slower than I do on my straight edge because of the different chambers in here. Do the same thing again, lock it into place. Now I put the floor back in. Now, just to deflate the main chamber, and it's ready to fold and put away. Folding it and getting it ready to go is really simple. Okay, you do it in 4 quarters. That. Like that. Still have a little bit of air, so I'm just going to push that out. Okay. Now I just take it and there we go. I normally put my seat in here, but being the seat's wet, and I'm going to take the boat out of the bag once I get it home to dry it out, I just don't put it in. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Advanced Elements Advanced Frame Sport Kayak AE1017-0. This is a phenomenal boat. I would recommend the backbone right out of the chute, like everybody else said. I just did it. I don't even know how it works without the backbone. All I know is this is like being in a hard kayak. It is extremely fast. It tracks extremely well. It's comfortable. I did 5 miles today on this lake, and my best time was 15 minutes, 15 and a half minutes, something like that, where on my straight edge, my best time was 20:17 or something like that. So if you're looking for something that's sporty, comfortable, easy to haul around, and as you can see, this is what I haul my kayaks in, so you can't go wrong with this boat. This is really a phenomenal sport boat for leisure work. Now remember, this is not for rated class 3 rapids like the straight edge is. This is rated for 1 and 2. But for sport, leisure paddling, family leisure, somewhat calm or maybe a little bit choppy lakes, this boat will do extremely well for you. So I got to say to Advanced Elements on this particular boat, great job. You guys did a superior job putting this one together. And as we say here at Dale Simmons Photography Studios, happy shooting.